Hello everybody and welcome back to Good Food Made Better. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my bratwursts that are stuffed with a creamy cheese stuffing and wrapped in bacon that are also baked in the oven. These work great on the grill too, but I suggest the oven because it helps the bratwurst absorb some of that fatty grease from the bacon versus it just dripping through the grill grates on your grill. Alright, well if you guys are ready, I'm ready. So let's get going. You're going to want to get you some bratwurst. I have mine here. The first step you're going to want to do is you're going to want to use a serrated steak knife, or just a serrated knife works fine. And you're going to take each bratwurst and you're going to want to cut it in half. Not fully in half, but just enough to where we can get our yummy gooey cheese inside of it, and then use your fingers to just kind of pop it open like that. So go ahead and get the 5 of them done, or the more, however many you're doing. Go ahead and get them sliced, and then we're going to move on and I'm going to show you how I make my wonderful cheese that's going to be going inside of these. We'll be back. Once you have your brats turned into little boats, you're going to want to go ahead and set those over to the side. In this bowl I have some cheddar and Monterey cheese. Then we're going to be taking our cream cheese, cut it into cubes in there. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be mixing the cheeses together. The cream cheese helps it be more creamier instead of just cheesy. So you get that cheesy creamy and it goes really well with these brats. Before we mix this, we are going to want to add a little bit of salt. Just a little bit, because the bacon has salt in it already. We don't want to over salt it. A little bit of salt to the cheese and a little bit of pepper. You can use different seasonings. He's like, I'm hungry. You can add chipotle. You can do applewood smoked bacon flavoring. Just about anything that you know, prefer. But my kids are eating, so I don't want to make it too spicy. Hold on, let me show you this monster right now. What's the matter? Mommy's making dinner. What's the matter? Can you tell the people what's wrong? Can you tell them what's wrong? Say I got a haircut today. Oh, you trying to eat me? I told you I was making dinner. Nah! Save me! Anyway, sorry guys. So we added our salt and our pepper. Now you're literally going to want to take your hands. You can use a fork, but I found the hands work a little bit faster. And we're going to mix these together. It is going to be a little tough, so you're going to have to work it for a few minutes. So when you have your cheeses all mixed up, you want to get your bratwurst and bring them back. Then you're going to take some of your cheese and you're going to roll it into your hand to where it's thick enough and long enough to fit inside of your bratwurst. So this one's a little long. My little drummer in the background. You want a log. And we're going to shove that inside of there. Just like that. You don't have to worry about it being perfect because the bacon is going to wrap around it, so the cheese will be trapped inside of the brats with the bacon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get all of these done, and then we're going to be moving on to wrapping it up. Also, another great tip for the bratwurst with the cheese filling, if you have any fresh jalapenos, those work really good with this cheese too. It just really works very well with that creamy cheesy flavor, and who doesn't like a little bit of a punch of heat in their food. So when it comes to the bacon, you're going to want to take a piece of bacon, take your bratwurst, start on one end, fold it over the loose end, and then around like this. Okay, and you can tell how it only covers up half of the bratwurst, maybe a little bit less than half. So you're going to want to take half of a piece of bacon. He's back! And then you're going to want to finish wrapping it up with the bacon. Okay? Now when you have your bratwurst done, you're going to want to take a pan. I've lined mine with aluminum foil on a rack. You're going to want to spray the rack so your bacon does not stick to it. pretty hefty spray there, and then you're just going to literally lay it on there. These are done. I'm going to sprinkle mine with a little bit of black pepper. If you choose to do a different seasoning, you can sprinkle the outside with that. I'm only gonna do about 3 of them because, like I said, my kids are eating them and they don't really prefer black pepper or anything spicy. So let's go ahead and get these popped into our 425-degree oven. We're gonna bake them 15 minutes, flip them another 15 minutes, and then they will be done. All right, well, there you have it. There is our bratwurst that are stuffed with cheese, wrapped in bacon, that are baked. They turned out super golden and they're super crispy, and you can see how that wonderful pepper on top of it just, these are gonna be so good. When you cut them open, the cheese will literally just fall out of there. And I hope that you guys love this recipe as much as I do. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below. If you like the video, give us a big thumbs up. It really does help. And as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel to stay caught up on our new weekly videos. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.